Hi, it's time for Super Kids. We're ready for lesson 2, and you missed this on the third day of school. So this is what we're doing today. And I have some picture cards, and I want you to stand up right now. So are you standing? Make sure you have a little space because you're going to take a step forward if the picture starts with C with a cuss sound like castanets and Cass and cat. If it starts like that, you need to take a step forward. If it does not start with C, then you need to take a step backwards. So this first picture is apples. Do apples start with C with the cuss sound? Did you take a step backwards? I bet you did. You are good to go. So that one's backwards. Ooh, what is that? Did you say cake? Perfect. You get to take a step forward now because cake starts just like Cass, cat, and castanets. Ooh, what are these? Yes, candy canes. Ooh, candy canes. Does that start like Cass and cat and castanets? You are right. You get to take a step forward again, don't you? And, ooh, this looks delicious. What is that? You're right, that's watermelon. Does watermelon start like castanets? Nope. So, watermelon is delicious, but it does not start with C. So, do you go forwards or backwards? Backwards, you're right. Okay, we are ready for this. What is that? What are those? Did you say bells? Mm-hmm. Those are bells. Does bells start with C with the k sound like castanets and Cass and cat? Nope. Another step backwards. Let's turn this right side up. Ooh, looks like a can of corn. So can and corn both start with what sound? Yes, with the sound of C. Castanets. We are ready to go on to the next one. Did you take a step forward already? That was good. Okay, now this is carrots. What does carrots start with? You're right, it starts with C. You want to take another step forward. You should be past the screen by now, huh? You might have to back up. Who is this? You're right, that's Cass. And we know Cass starts with C. So take another step forward. We have a lot of things that start with C. And this is what? Let me put it right side up. Did you say donuts? You are right, donuts. Does donuts start with C with a castanet sound? No. You get to go backwards. Upside down again. What do we have there? I missed this. There we go. You're right, that's a goat. So does goat start with C with the sound like Cass and cat? Nope. So you're going to take a step backwards. And these are lemons. Does lemons start with the sound like castanets? Nope. Take a step back. And these are, oh, delicious. I love these. These are strawberries. Do you like strawberries too? They are delicious. Now, does it start with C though? That's what we really want to know. Nope. So you should be taking a step backwards. And this is gum. We don't allow gum at school. Maybe you get to have gum at home sometimes, but does gum start with C? No. Take a step back. We're finding a lot of things now. You're probably getting far away from the screen, huh? So what is this? Yes, those are grapes. And grapes, do they start with C? Nope. They have the G sound at the beginning. Who's that? Did you say Cass's cat coconut? So cat and coconut both start with, you got it, C. So you get to go forward a step after all those steps back with the grapes and the gum. Ooh, this looks delicious too. What is this? A muffin. Might even be blueberry. I love blueberry muffins. So does muffin start with C though? No. And this is a clock. So clock start with C? Are you moving forward? Good. And Oh, that looks yummy too. Looks like a birthday treat. That looks like a cupcake. So does cupcake start with C? Yes. Take that step forward. And what is this? Yes, it's a pig. Pig. Does that start with C? No. You can go backward there. And this is a moon. Ah, this kind of goes with the Bible story. Do you remember on the fourth day God made the sun, the moon, and the stars? You have the moon and some stars there. Do either moon or stars start with C with the cuss sound? No. You can take a step back. And the last one is a seal. And that doesn't start with C either. So where are you in your room? I'm hoping you're halfway close to the screen. Or you can come back here anyway. So it's time to get out your letter C letter card. So you should have a bag in your school supply stuff that has 5 letters actually in it. And you want to find the one that looks like this one. You want to find the letter C. So if I say a word that starts with C, you want to hold it up like this. If it does not start with C, you want to put it down. Okay? So the first word is cat. Did you put your letter up? That is the right thing to do because cap starts with C. Did you hear the cuss sound at the beginning? Let's go on to the next one. Bowl. Does bowl start with C? No. How about cook? Is your C up? Good. That's right, because C, cook starts with C. Next word is cub. You can just leave your hand right up there, can't you? Because cub starts with C also. How about spoon? No, not spoon. Call? Yes. Color? Yes. Dish? No. Cookie? Yes. Yum. Okay. That is the end of that. Now you need to find your book. So I'm going to move this and get my book out. And you want your book out too. You want page 2 and you'll need a pencil also. What room do you think Cass is in? Is she in the same room I'm in? No, I'm not in the same room as her. She's in her kitchen. Looks like she's cooking something. Ooh, it's orange. I wonder if it has carrots in it. Yum. Ooh, there are lots of cool things in her kitchen, and some of them start with C. And so I'd like you to look and see if you can find anything that starts with C and tell your helper about it. And you can pause the video to do that. And then I'll talk about a few things that I want to show you. Okay, so pause the video. Tell your helper if you can find anything that starts with C with the k sound. We're also going to look at this up here. This is called a colander. Can you say that with me? Colander. Colander is something like a bowl with little holes in it, and it also has usually a little stand. And you put that in your sink, and then when you've cooked noodles or something else that you want to drain the water off of, you pour the noodles and the water in there, and the water will go out and the noodles will stay in. And then you can just put the noodles back in the pan or in a bowl, and then you can eat them. Delicious. That's what Audrey likes. Audrey and noodles get along really well. So this is noodles, or a colander. Say colander again. Colander. And that's what you drain your noodles in. Also, did you see the cookie jar? It looks like a pig. How cool is that? Ooh. And did you see that she has lots of utensils here? She has lots of things like a can opener, and she has a wooden spoon. She has a scraper or a spatula, whatever you want to call that. Ooh, looks like she's doing dishes too. Above there, check that out. Did you see those? Those plants are called cactus. Cactus are really pokey. So you don't want to touch them because otherwise it'll hurt. It might even bleed. Not good. My husband, Mr. Epley, he loves to grow plants, and he has many cactus. So our kids did not like that when they were little because sometimes they would bump into them accidentally, and then they'd get cactus thorns all over. Not good. So anyway, cactus starts with C also. Did you see the clock over there and the calendar way over on the far side? Clock, calendar. Ooh, ketchup, carrots. did you see this? This is a cookbook. Cookbook starts with the letter C also. And that book has recipes in it. You can also get your recipes online, but you can find them in a book also. And this looks like milk, but it is cream. So maybe she used cream in there too. Do you think her cat Coconut would like a taste of whatever she's cooking? I think so. Okay, now comes the fun part. I get to read you a riddle, and you have to figure out what it is. So a riddle is something that gives you clues. Like if I say it's big and round and yellow and hot. What do you think I'm talking about? Did you say sun? You're right. The sun is very hot. It is big and round and it is yellow. So I gave you a lot of clues and then you have to figure out what it is. So I will read the first one for you. I am crunchy with green leaves. Let me try again. I am orange with green leaves and crunchy to eat. Think about that. What do you think would be orange with a green top and crunchy? Are you thinking carrots? You are right. So you want to look for carrots. There are 3 bunches of carrots on this page, between both pages. So you want to use your pencil and circle them. Remember how we talked about how you go around the outside of something when you circle it? That's what you want to do. You want to go around the very outside and circle the bunches of carrots. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to do that, and then I'll point to them. Or you could pause the video too. So there's some carrots over here on the counter. I wonder if she's making carrot cookies. And then some carrots in the picture up here. And carrots down there. You should have circled all 3. If you missed one and you need to pause the video, go right ahead. The next riddle is, I have lots of numbers on me, one for each day of every month. We use one of these in math. Does that help you? Did you say calendar? I hope so. Do you see the calendar? It's way over there on the far side of the page, right below the clock. She's in June. We're in August. So right here, you want to go all the way around the outside of the calendar. Next one. You can watch me grow in my clay pot, but don't touch me. Think about it. Look for it. Are you thinking cactus? I bet you are, because we talked about that earlier, that cactus starts with a C. So you want to circle the cactus that are in the window. I have to turn the page. We have 2 more things to find. I'm a bowl with lots of holes. Water drips through me. Do you remember what I called that? Where that was? Yeah, we use it with noodles, right? Right up here, here's the colander. You're going to circle that with your pencil. And there's one more. I'll tell you how to cook your favorite food if you open me up. What is that called? You're right, it's a cookbook. So you want to circle that purple book over here. And then we're all done with that page. So you should have lots of things circled on there. Don't circle any extra things, otherwise I have to mark that wrong. Okay? So now we are ready for page 4. You're going to turn the page. And we are going to find things that start with the letter C and things that don't start with the letter C. And so the first thing I want you to do is circle Cass and her cat and her cat Coconut and her candy cane, because she has lots of C things. And then you're going to trace the C's right there. And while you do that, I'm going to draw a couple of these things on my things so that I can show you how we circle and X things again. I'll actually pause my video. Okay, let's get started again. So I hope you've circled Cass and traced the letter C. And now I drew the first 4 right here over here. So this first one is a, did you say clock? Yes, it's a clock. Does clock start with C like castanets? It does. So you want to circle the clock. You want to go all the way around the outside of the clock. There you go. And when you're ready, we're going to go on to the next one. If you need to pause, that's fine. The next one is corn. Corn starts with, you're right, it starts with C too, with the cuss sound. So you want to circle the corn. You want to go around both pieces of corn. I only drew one on mine. So that's the corn. Then we're going to go down to the next picture. That looks like a fork. Yeah. Does fork start with C with the cuss sound? No. So what we're going to do is put a big X on there. You want to start in the corner, and you're going to go down to the opposite corner. I kind of missed the corner. I'll try again. There we go. And then start up in this corner and go down to the opposite corner. You want to make a great big X. Okay? It has to go from corner to corner. Then the next one, that's a bowl. Does bowl start with K? Like Cass and cat and castanets? No. So you get to make another big X. So you want to start at the corner and go down to the opposite corner. Start in the corner, go to the opposite corner. So whenever you make an X, you want to make it go from corner to corner. And then you go up, and then you go a corner to the other corner. Okay? So I'm going to move this, and we'll just talk about the rest of them. We're going to do them all together. So do them with me. This is, remember we talked about that? That's cream, not milk. Cream. Does cream start with C, like Cass and cat? Yes. You want to circle the cream. If you need to pause, you can pause. We're going to go on to the next one. Ah, these are the cat snacks. Do you think Coconut likes those? Probably. Does cat snacks start with C? Yes. Box does not, because we talked about box before. But we're going to go with cat snacks. So we're going to circle the cat snacks. Yum for the cat. Now, what's this? You're right, that's a spoon. Does spoon start with C with the cuss sound? No. So you want to make a big X. Start in the corner, slant all the way down to the opposite corner, go straight up, and then go down here. You want to lift your pencil when you go up to here. So you just have a line going this way and a line going this way. Now we're down here on the carrots. Does carrot start with C? Yes, it does. You may circle those carrots. Yum, delicious. What's in there? Cookies. Those must be the cookies that Cass was making. Yum. We are going to circle those cookies because cookie starts with C with the cuss sound. And the last one? Cans, right? Cans. Does cans start with C with the cuss sound? Yes. You have to circle those cans. And that brings us to the end of Cass. And I think you guys did a great job. And if you need to, you get to go on to lesson 3. I'll be videotaping that one next.